In this video we hit 500 subscribers, so it's time for a 500 subscriber special here at the Myreton Motor Museum in East Lothian. Some more modern stuff now is this 1997 Lotus Elise. This came out roughly about the same time as the MGF. This also features the 1.8 K series engine as well. Next up we have this Jaguar XK8. This is the 4-litre V8 version. And I'm sure Joseph Lloyd would be in his element here, as we have a beige leather interior. It's got the J-gate and it's got wood. This model replaced the XJS, and which in turn replaced the Jaguar E-Type. This is a 1988 Volvo 340 GL automatic, so it's got the belt drive CVT. This has the 1.7 Renault engine. When these cars were initially launched, this was like a sort of venture between DAF and Volvo. And I think they started off as the DAF, and then Volvo took over them later on. But it's great to see a small Volvo, because I think Volvo at the time were looking for a smaller car. It might have appealed to younger buyers who didn't maybe want a bigger Volvo. They just maybe wanted a smaller one, or for their customers that maybe wanted, as I said, a smaller Volvo to replace a bigger one. Now I always remember these cars because you've seen the advert where the crash test dummy drives out a window. That's how I remember these cars when they were around back in the day. Ourselves a little rickshaw here. And another bike again. This is a 1956 James Colonel with a 225cc Villiers 2-stroke engine. We were talking about the Fiat 126 earlier, and here is its predecessor, the Fiat 500. So this is a 1971 Fiat 500. And this is effectively known by the family as Topolino. I'm guessing that's maybe because of the folding roof, maybe? I don't know. So this is a 1973 Innocenti Mini, replica of a Cooper. Innocenti was an Italian company that sometimes made Minis, they've made Allegros, and made many other things as well. Now this is a Mark II Mini, and it's got two fuel tanks. Got one there and one on the other side. Very well appointed inside. Leather interior. It's got 4-speed box. This one was extensively customised by a previous owner in the mid-90s, and it's got a Vulcan engineering stage-free head and high lift camshaft and high compression pistons. So, as I said, this is a Mini Cooper replica. It's a Mini Cooper Mark II. This badge here wouldn't have been on this Mini at launch. This Mini badge came in the 1990s when the RSP Minis came about. When they resurrected the Mini Cooper name in the 90s. So we have a 1973 Sunbeam Rapier. This has been owned from new by a one-lady owner up until about 2006. When I first seen this car when I walked in this room, I actually thought it was one of the first Japanese cars, like a Datsun or a Honda. But no, it's who remembers these stickers, the DAS stickers? I certainly do. Again, I think Sunbeam was part of the Roots group as well. Back in the day, along with Humber and Hillman. Now we have a 1937 Wolseley. And again, it's another beautiful looking car. One striking feature of Wolseley's is the badges would light up underneath. So, you see the cars nowadays with like the modern light strips. Well, Wolseley were ahead of the game back in 1937 with a lit badge. Maybe they wanted to know, maybe they wanted you to know that it was a Wolseley. Just behind the bike here we have a 1948 Jaguar Bradford van. Come round the front. So it's Bradford by Jaguar. I just love the little single wiper coming down the windscreen. And even a little bit of work on a little bit of artwork on the headlamps. Next up, we have a 1958 Cooper Sprint. It looks quite similar to these to the Bonneville race car next door. Same sort of styling. If you're a fan of Hubnut on YouTube, you'll know that he has an invalid carriage known as Took. Well, this is an even earlier one, but it's not an AC in the car. This is an Argson 1930s invalid chair or car. So you got this, I think they call these a tiller here. You got one mirror, and you've got your speedometer here. Scary enough, it goes up to 55 miles an hour. Don't think I'd be going that quick in one of these, but for a lot of people who are maybe unable to drive a car due to disability, and these little cars offered them, or these little invalid carriages offered them some freedom just to get out and about to the shops. Not like today's mobility cars where you can just walk into your local car dealership and get a mobility car. But this is an early example of an invalid car. So, I'd just like to thank you for watching the 500 subscriber special. And thank you very much for your support over the last 4 years with the channel. It really is much appreciated. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe at Scottish Car Enthusiasts and Trains TV, and we'll catch you in a future episode. Farewell.